Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is your girl, your daughter PJ Gold. If you are the first time on my channel, which is PJ Gold TV, please subscribe, like, and share. If you are our regular friends, please let us share our program. Good morning, everybody. I greet everybody. I salute you whatever the time you are in all over the world. This is your girl, your daughter PJ Gold. This is a parental care course. Parental care course. I just want us to talk about the parenting, the way we are doing our parental care at home with our kids. Wọ́n nílé láti measure Rude. This program will be a mixture Yoruba and English together. Wọ́n ní ká kọ́ ọmọ wa kí ó lè fún wa ní ìsinmi. Bible ní pé ká kọ́ ọmọ wa kó lè fún wa ní ìsinmi. What we are getting in all over the world, not only in Nigeria anyway, in all over the world, what we're getting is depend on the way we parenting, the way we treat our kids, the way we brought them up. Whatever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. I'll just quickly go. Let's start from a baby, from 1 year to like maybe 4, 5. There are lots of times that we kids, the children, our children, tó bá di pé àwọn ọmọ ń dàgbà, wọ́n ń grow up bí ọmọ ọdún kan, ẹni pé tẹ bá rán wọn níṣẹ́ ọmọ ọdún méjì, tẹ bá ní go and bring that, they want to run and go and do it quick. They have the ear of listening in that time. Wọ́n gbọ́ wa, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe, they really want to do. They see their mate doing it. They see their older people doing it. They want to follow them. They want to take their step. What are the reaction of we parent that time? What are the reaction? Kí ni ìgbésẹ̀ tá gbé lẹ́yìn yẹn? Kí ni nǹkan tá ń ṣe gangan? Kí la fi help wọn to do it more? Tẹ́ bá rọ́mọ kékeré tó bá mú gbálẹ̀, tó bá ń gbálẹ̀. I remember àwọn òyìnbó náà anyway, àwọn òyìnbó máa encourage ọmọ wọn. But we Africa, what? Gbálẹ̀ máa ní, oh, mi ránṣẹ́, ẹ má dá sílẹ̀ ká ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ rí ẹ̀. Put it up. Instead of us to encourage them. Well done, good girl, clap for yourself. You've done a great job, yeah. Come and sweep this side. Come to this side. Oh yeah, oh good job. But only one man who they want to do it more. But instead of us to encourage them, we shout on them. On social media recently, mo rí pé wọ́n ọmọ kan bọ́ sórí, wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ kan sórí chair. Come and see people's comment. This is slave. This is blah blah blah. That is what we're supposed to do. Kó tó di pé Yorùbá sọ wípé ká fẹ̀ fún sọ̀rọ̀, ká má bàa kẹtàn sáré. It's better you will do it now, but when they grow up, it will be too late. Tó bá ní kán fọwọ́, tó bá gbé chair fún wọn, kán dúró sórí ẹ̀ kán fọwọ́. That's not a child abuse. That is not a slave. You are training them. Stay with them. Ẹlòmíà ni ẹ má waste ọṣẹ mi o, mi ìbẹ́ṣẹ́ bọ́lẹ̀. But tó bá wá di pé wọ́n dàgbà, come and wash the plate o, bring your plate down. We started shouting. We want them to do it that time. But they can't do what they are not trained for. No, they can never do what they are not trained for. So that is the reason we need to encourage them. Then, no matter how small they are, let's talk to them. Let's communicate with them, talk to them. But about only 10 years old committing suicide, 7 years old committing suicide. I'm anyone in mind of their own. They have their mind of their own. Because nobody talk to them. Nobody know what's going on in their mind. This is the reason why we need to communicate with them. This is the reason why we need to talk to them. This is the reason why we need to close to them. So what are we doing? By communicate with them. Sit them down. Some people, when you want to talk to the kids, you stand up and there. Go on their level. Let them be the same level with you. No, you need to go down with them. Talk to them. How are you? What's going on today? Is everything all right? Tell me what happened in your class today. Bá mi sọ̀rọ̀, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní school? Àwọn wo ni? Because a lot of children are bullied outside for 7 years old. get home and commit suicide. Who knows what has been passing through? Maybe it's a sexual abuse, maybe it's a physical abuse, maybe it's a bully abuse. We don't know what is going on. Go on YouTube and check. Just type a child is committing suicide. You will see a lot brought down. You will see a lot on it. It's not only one, it's not only two, neither is 10. Please let us communicate with our kids. Let them be our friend. Let them be our friend. Communicate with them. Talk to them. When they grow up like 10, 11, that's the time the kids want to show their shoulder. They want to, I'm growing up. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big girl now. That's the time we should put their eyes on them. What they say is at home. Don't laugh with it. Some people, their children will say bad things and they started laughing. It's not funny. Correct them straight away. Correct them straight away. What you think is funny is not funny to other people. So don't even let them used to it. Tell them what you said is wrong. Correct them straight away. Number 2, call their attention to their mistake. It's not by beating, it's not by shouting. You see some children, they tell mommy, especially our mom, they tell mommy you're shouting. Talking is different from shouting. That's where the parents need to get it right. By talking is different from by, and we African women, we African parents, we like shouting. We don't talk, we shout. So let's get it right. Shouting is different from talking. But when you tell them, sit down, what you did that time is very bad. Don't do that again. It's different from, should you Winnie, why will you do that? They may not even get any point from what you're saying. But when you sit them down, you talk to them. No, don't do that again. It's a very bad thing. I don't want you to do that. I always say my kid, I love you so much. I love you dearly, but I hate your attitude. I hate your behaviors. You are calling their attention to their attitude, to their behaviors. And when they are baby, I need to mention this from 1 to 6 or 7, whatever, the kids pick the last word. The children pick the last. Don't say, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be stupid. Or you are stupid. Don't use the bad word at the last word for the kids. Be a good girl. If they do something, what you did is wrong. Be a good girl. Don't use last bad word to small kids. They catch it up straight away. You see that when you tell children to say something, they say the last word. How are you? You. They will reply you. The little kid, they will reply you the last word. So they pick the last word. When you say don't be silly, they pick the silly one. They pick the bad word at the back. So when you want to communicate, use, sorry, I have a cut. Use the use the last word as a good word. Then let me go back to the adult one. When they are growing up, monitor them, close to them, let them know what is good and what is bad. Know the friend they are working with, know the friend they are talking to, especially when everybody have a phone now. You see a 7 years old, 10 years old having a phone. They don't even communicate with their sisters and brothers at home. They communicate with people they don't know at the back of the phone. Give them time when to touch their phone and when not to touch their phone. When my kids are growing up, from 8 o'clock, all their phones has to be beside my bed. Monday to Thursday. They only have it Friday, Saturday till 11. And no one of them can touch their phone until they finish their assignments. They can't touch their phone until they finish their assignments. So communicate with them. Don't just punish them without knowing the reason why you punish them. Let them know the reason why you punish them. Don't do like our old, more like our old parents, is when you're sleeping, they will come and beat you. You even forget what you do. Tell them off immediately and let them know the reason. Not by beating. We Africa, we beat. White people smack. So there's a difference between smack and beat. It's true, the Bible says, we read this I am a day, fine. That is where the smack come, not beating. Not until you beat a child that you have a mark. So when you tell, when the child or your children offend or did something bad, let them know the reason why you're telling them off. And don't shout, communicate, talk to them. Talk to them. The friend they are working with, you want to know them, you want to close to their friends. You want to close to their friend. You want to be the friend of their friends. Yes, all my girls, all their friends are my friends. Even I call their friends to check on their friends. How are you? Hello. I just said I should hello to you. Hope everything is alright. Just to check what is going on. Even if there is argument or misunderstanding, they'll be able to say, this girl did them. They will be able to open up to you. Then I'll call them and check on them. I pray for them. I advise them. So how are we communicating with our kids? There are lots of ways we can communicate with our kids. Don't hide anything for your kids. Don't have a secret. Don't have any secret so that they will know, this mother, he let us know everything. Why am I hiding? My kids know the password of my Facebook. Even one of them have my Facebook on his phone. He have my email on our phone. One have my email on our phone, and one have my password on his phone. Sometimes when a message comes, they'll just say, Mommy, you have a message on your email. I just saw it. And then I'll go and check. If it is an important message, they will inform me. And I'll go and check it. I have no secrets. Yorùbá ní a kì í fi ìhòòhò pamọ́ fún ẹni tó máa sin wá. Especially the girls, including the boys. Anyway, I'll come to the boys. The girls, talk to them. Teach them how they can respect their husband and make their marriage work. Boys, parents, teach your boys how to become a man. That is very important. Let's start from the toilet. When a boy goes to the toilet, make sure they clean the seats. There's some boys, they will go to the toilet. Sometimes they will not even flush. When my boy goes to the toilet, he has to clean it. Sometimes I'll just go and check. Just to correct him. Go back and clean that seat. Anywhere, any home you go, we on the toilet, clean the seat. Teach them how to help the girls in the house. I always tell my boy, use your sister to build yourself. If you can't live with your sister, you can never live with any woman in this world. Because you're going to meet a woman like them outside. You're going to marry a lady like them. So use them to teach yourself. Learn how to live with them and use them to train yourself. Let your boy help the girls in the kitchen. Teach your boy how to cook. Teach them how to cook. Teach them how to cook. So when they know how to do things, there won't be misunderstanding. There's a lot of women that frustrate. They will come from work, look after the kids, go to the kitchen and cook, and the man is still started nagging again. They'll be fed up. It's not like the way they are coming, where they are coming from. It's not like that. Appreciate your woman. Appreciate them. Let's teach our kids how life is. What's change? Prepare their minds. Prepare your kids' mind. Communicate with them. Talk to them. There are lots of little girls that have been sexually abused. But because we parents work. When you work and the children are not useful for you at the future, what is the purpose of your work? What is the purpose of your work? And teach your children to know the value of money, to know the importance of money. Don't start giving them money like even if you are rich, it doesn't help their future. Because teach them from their young one, from when they are young, when they are small, when they are baby, teach them how to value money. If my kids, when they are small, I will tell them to go and clean my room. Even they always rush it because they want to get something from me. Go and clean my room and I will give you £1. Go and clean my room and come and get supper. When they ask me, Mommy, give me £5, I will give them what they will do before they can get that money. Because there's no free money in this world. You work and get. You work and get. I could remember an incident that happened in America. May her soul rest in peace. A woman that her son shoot, he killed the woman. He killed his own mother. At the age of 21, the mother told her to go and work. The next thing, he killed the mother. But my question is he not working before 22? Because in England, in Europe, as I know in England, they will send your hair 9 at the age of 16 to start working. So that means the mother didn't tell her to go and work or what? Because it's not used to it. Where will it start? All we are saying is just for our own peace. It's just for our own, to be at peace. I will really advise us, let us train our kids. Let's train our kids. It will help us in the future. It will help our kids in the future. It will help, because let me tell you something. Even I always tell my kids when they're driving, yeah, you may call yourself a good driver, but remember there's a bad driver outside that will turn you to be a bad driver. The same thing with the kids. You may call your child or your children a good children, but remember there's a bad children outside that will turn them to become a bad child or bad children. Friends outside, give them, advise them to come and join them, or do you want to smoke, or do you want to do this, or do you let us go and do this, let us go and do that. But the things you sing into their ear will be in their hearts. That's what the Bible says. Tie the advice of your parents into your heart. The proverb said it. So what are you giving your children's hearts? What are you feeding it? Is it cursing, shouting, abusing? When I sat beside you now, when I sit down beside you, And I started singing a song. Praise God, hallelujah, praise God, amen. Praise God, hallelujah, praise God, amen. As by the time you get up, or by the time you want to sing, I'm telling you, that's what will come to your mind or your mouth, because that's what you'll be hearing. What you're hearing, stay in your heart. What are you feeding your kids at? Cussing, shouting, abusing their father in front of them, abusing their mother in front of them. It matters a lot. Let's feed their hearts with good things. Let's feed their house. When my kids are stepping out, their national anthem, rántí ọmọ ẹni tí ò ṣe, ọmọ tí ò níyà kì í dégbò sẹ́yìn. What are the things that you giving your kids? Are you there for them when they are passing? Do you know what they are even passing through? Is when you know what they are passing through before you can say you want to stand for them. Talk to them. Let them be your best friend. You don't need to be looking for a friend. For what? Your friend, your children is enough for you to become your friends. They are enough for you. They hold enough to be. No matter how old age they are, it doesn't matter whether one or two. Communicate with them like you're communicating with your friend. They understand. If you don't have anything to say, turn it to prayer to their life. Prophesy to their life. It will go far. It will go far. So this is the part one. We're still coming. There's the single parents message is still coming. Why our youth of nowadays are turning to another thing coming up. Subscribe, thumb up, share, so you can get more of our video coming up. I'm still your girl, your daughter, PJ Good. Our channel is PJ Good TV. Please let's share and subscribe. More coming. Thank you. Bye.